I'm going to summarize and review Cinderella. Now, this is so interesting that Cinderella was a savior of Disney. Is that if the Cinderella the movie did not succeed and did not get a lot of money and was successful, literally Walt Disney would be shutting down. And thank goodness that Cinderella actually saved Disney. Yes, I'm so happy for it. And also, interesting thing about this movie is that Cinderella took like 6 years to make, and they did a lot of work, and they also improved a lot, and they did a better job. They did a lot of improvement than Snow White. Like it literally getting much better and better, and I really like that. They even put like a lot of songs in there, a lot more. They put like characters like being good. They have like stories. They have like all kind of things. But a little bit different is that Cinderella is not the Grimm fairy tale vibe as Snow White and Sleeping Beauty does. Instead, this one is actually was based on Charles Snorts. I'm trying to pronounce his name, but it's actually more based of him than based off the Grimm fairy tales. So that's really cool. Cinderella is interesting. Is that Cinderella go through abuse. Like, she had to deal with her evil stepmother and evil stepsister forcing her to clean all the type of mess, and she literally was forced to be a maid. She wasn't like, oh, I want to clean and stuff like that. Oh, I will clean for myself. They can clean it for their self, like evil stepmother or evil stepsister. No, they forced her to clean all that mess. And so literally the evil stepmother and her daughters are pretty lazy, and it was just not okay for them to abuse her. You really don't like them at all. You really like want Cinderella to see. You want Cinderella to have the dream come true, that she's able to have a better environment and better family. And it'd be interesting if it's like Cinderella asks the fairy godmother to be her mom. That'd be kind of weird, but I don't blame her. She's gonna say that because of how she's just tired of like having this evil stepmother tell her what to do. She want to have like somebody to love, like like the fairy godmother and the prince. Literally, they're the only characters in the movie was nice to her. That is so sad. What's interesting about Cinderella is that she really not like angry or aggressive to her evil stepmother and evil stepsister for like putting her through and having that trauma. Like, she did have trauma, yes, and did get ticked off by it, but she was that her kindness was very strong. Like, she literally was kind to them even though they mean to them. And she is scared of them to do horrible things to her. And she's pretty strong. Like, she is very strong or emotional. Like, a lot of people think that, oh, she just escaped. Oh, she should do like that. That's stupid. That's still stupid. That's just still dumb. She'd be homeless. The reason why she had to stay in this abusive house because she don't know where to go and stuff like that. And the prince is the only one that is free. The prince was very appointed of her. It's not to date her and marry for his money. No, she want to able to have a better life, and the prince is the only one that have a better home for her. It's pretty sad, but it is true that she really want to have a dream when she have a better environment, a better place, and a person that love her. Not like being physical with other people and just hurting the evil stepmother. No, she don't want to do that. She want to leave this abusive home, and she want to have a better life. It's just hearing that, it's just so sweet and sad. But also it's sad that people just don't even care and just being abusive to Cinderella, literally blaming the victim more than the abuser. You're supposed to blame the abuser, not the victim. The evil stepmother, Lady Maturane, we're just gonna call her evil stepmother, is that evil stepmother is very interesting. Her design and her personality. Her design is that she's very intimidating. Even if she's a Notre Dame person, she have no magic, like Maleficent, right? She Even the evil queen too. She had magic too, right? The lady betraying or the evil stepmother is scary, even though she have no powers. Like, what the heck? That's just kind of crazy. It's so interesting that they able to make it her so scary, and this is so vile to it, and you can tell that Cinderella is scared of her, and she's scared that the evil stepmother gonna beat her up or stuff like that if she like don't listen to her. That's just really scary. And also she probably is very vicious to Cinderella. Like she literally treat her evil stepstar like if it's like they're special while Cinderella is not special. That is so gross. And the worst of all is that the evil stepsisters are worse as their mother. That's how bad it is. Like she is just so something else that you're ready for Cinderella to leave. You're ready for her to get punishment so hard, like being homeless or something like that, or just like literally being broke. Her personality is that she's very arrogant. She's very smooth and just like very calming, but also just very disturbing by the way. It's like she's like very calm and had that mean attitude type vibe. It's like it's normal, right? It's like a normal mean lady that you see, right? But when when she sees something that she really, really dislikes, she starts to be very disturbing. Like it was this disturbing moment when Cinderella was very happy, got some clothes, like she was very happy that she hang with the prince after that. And literally the evil stepmother can tell something wrong. She can tell that she literally was in the ball this whole time and figure out, and her face was just so disturbing, just literally like stroking her eyes and just seeing Cinderella be happy and know that she was in the ball. And so when Cinderella was in the ag room and was very happy, literally the evil stepmother locked her up in that scary way, and literally Cinderella was stuck in there to be starving. Like, oh my goodness, she is like so scary. Like literally she's a normal dang lady and she can do some mess up things, like literally poison somebody's food, literally like causing people to like losing their money, or literally can do some mess up things. Like dang, she is just something else. The evil stepsisters, a lot of people don't like them, and they did that because you supposed to like not liking them. They literally treat Cinderella crap. They're just very gross to Cinderella. They literally force Cinderella to do all that stuff, and they don't thank her for her. They don't love her. They don't even like hug her. They just like yell at her. They just like want her to suffer and stuff like that. And literally, they're just the worst part of that. The worst moment of them is literally ripping her dress. They literally rip her mom's dress. They literally just rip it and just don't even care she was crying. That is so gross and so sick. Literally, Cinderella was crying so hard, and she gotta be traumatized of it. And she also had to be so upset. She worked so hard with that dress. Like, literally, the mouse worked so hard with that dress, and they literally just rip it, and they just don't even care. You really want to beat them up so hard. You really, really want them to be broke or to be beat up so hard. In fact, they literally couldn't see. And the original Grimm fairy tales of it is that they got that eye prick. And they be blind, and they just like their eyes are bleeding and stuff like that, or their toes got their toes got off and cut with all blood in there. You really want them to be suffering. You want them to suffer really hard. In fact, you want them to suffer so much. In fact, you feel happier when you feel happy that Cinderella is able to be free from them. You are happy that the stepsister get to suffer hard and Cinderella get a better life. the prince, or Prince Charming. We don't know what his name again. We don't know what his name in this movie. Even the sequels, even the third movie, the second one and the third one, we don't know what his name is. We just don't know. We guess it was like Prince Charming, or we just call him Cinderella Prince. Like, that's a bit of a bummer. We wish did we know what his name is. Like, why they keep doing that? But also interesting thing is that the reason why the prince is not getting any screen time because of how the animation was a bit strict and stuff like that, and so that they animate it as the best they can. And when it was the Cinderella sequel and Cinderella free, especially Cinderella free, they have more free to add the prince in. They have more free time playing Prince, more screen time, and they're able to do that because of Cinderella. The first movie was hand drawn, so they're able to do that. But he's really cool and all. Also, people think that the prince was looking at Cinderella as beautiful, was looking for her looks, but actually, the reason why the prince dancing with Cinderella is actually because Cinderella is not looking for the prince for money. She's just she just want to have fun. She wants somebody that able to love her, and the prince can tell that the evil stepsister evil.